Sure, right here. So you want to sit up here? Sit up here.
No, you're okay. You're okay.
Auntie Joy, come sit right here. Right here. Like Santa Mira.
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्ण अर्जुन संवादे गुणत्रयप्रपाद्ये गुरुः नाम चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमदशाकं भास्वतं प्राहुरव्ययं छन्दांसि यस्मपर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित् हरस्वत्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखाः पुनः प्रवृद्धा विषयप्रबाला हरस्वमूलानि सन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके न रूपमस्येन ततोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चारिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा शाश्वतमेनं सुविदुरमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण हृदेन छित्त्वा ततः परं तत्परमाहितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः त्वमेव चार्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी निर्माणमोहाजितसङ्गदोष अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामा द्वन्द्वैर्मुक्ता सुखदुःखसंज्ञै गच्छन्त्यमूढा परमव्ययं तत् न तद्भासयते सूर्यः न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धामा परमं मम।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. Jai Sitaram everyone. Let us all please stand. At this point in time, my dear devotees, I'd like to humbly ask each and every one of you all, let us all join our hands together. Let us all now close our eyes as we ask of that blessings of Bhagavan Shri Krishna Prabhu. Today as we all join together in celebrating the life and furthermore remembering the wonderful memories of this wonderful sister, this wonderful friend, this wonderful mother, and however we viewed her to be, to become one with you. We thank you for giving her to each and every one of us for whatever short vacation that there may be. And as her journey in this physical world has indeed come to an end, and in the spiritual realm it is about to commence, we humbly ask of you, Prabhu, to hold her hand, join together underneath your protection, ensuring that her journey will indeed become safer, happier, and much more better. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha, Sri Saraswate Namaha, Sri Guru Charana Kamalabhyo Namaha. Om Apavitra Pavitro Va Saravar Sangato Piva Yah Smareta Pundarhikaksha Subhabhyantara Suchihi. Om Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruta Stunavandi Devyaistave Vedehay Sang Padakramo Pranishade Guardiandiyam Samagraha Dhyanarvastita Tadagate Namanasa Pashyantiyam Yogino Yasyandam Navidha Suragana Devaye Tasmai Namaha. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gagan Sadrasham Meghavarnam Subhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalnayanam Yogi Virdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavabayaram Sarvaloke Karnatam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Achyutam Keshavam Ram Narayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Barim Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Vallabham Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Vallabham Janaki Nayakam Ramchandram Bhaje Janaki Nayakam Ramchandram Bhaje Janaki Nayakam Ramchandram Bhaje. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. प्रेम से बोलो श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की. Offer flowers. Devotees, you can be seated. So now firstly, you'll be taking the water, you're sprinkling, everybody will touch hands, you'll be also given an opportunity to perform that same rite. So touch Ghansham's hand, go ahead. Om Adhyamukha, 3 times from the head go down like you're sprinkling on her. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotra se, go ahead. Mradakastane Shavu Nimitam Esha Snanardam Nimitam Snanarmaya Diyate Tavupateshatam. Very good. Rest it up. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukha Pretasri Mritakasthane Shri Ghandham. Spiritual now. Gandham Mayadhyate Tavupadeshatam. Okay, Chandan. Ring finger. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Amukha Preta Srimrakasthane Shri Chandanam Mayadhyate Tavupadeshatam. Pretty Chandan. There, middle of a foot. Very good. Rest it down. Take one of the mala. Terry will hand it to you. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Amukha Preta Srimrakasthane Shavo Pushpamala Maya Diyate Tavupadeshatam. Take the Tarya. You perform Arati. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukha Preta Sri Mritakasthane Shavodeepaste Mayadhyate Tavupadeshatam. Do it like for the whole body. The whole body, yeah. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukha Preta Sri Mritakasthane Shavodeepaste Mayadhyate Tavupadeshatam. Very good. All right, so walk behind me. Come on. You walk behind me. You're about to mommy. Stand behind the last person, right? Come. You next. Same procedure. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukha Preta Srim Rakasthane Shavu Deep Tiltoyanjalistar Mayadhyate Tavupadeshatam. Perfume. Stick it right this side. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukha Preta Srimrakasthane Shavu Gandham Mayadhyate Tavupadeshatam. Chandan. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukha Preta Srimrakasthane Shavu. Put it lower on the other mala so it will look nice. Mritakasthane Shavu Pushpamala Mayadhyate Tavupadeshatam. Take the arati. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukha Preta Srim Dalini. Om Adhyam. Come, walk behind me. Bow and stand behind the last person. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukha Preta Sri Mritakasthane Shautiltoyanjalistar Mayadhyate Tavupadeshatam. ओम अध्यामुख कश्यप गोत्रस्य मुखप्रेत श्रीमृगस्थानेशव गंधम मया दीयते तवोपदेशतां चंदन. ओम अध्यामुख कश्यप गोत्रस्य मुखप्रेत श्रीमृगस्थानेशव माला पुष्पमाला मया दीयते तवोपदेशतां. Take the Tarya, perform Arati. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukhapreta Simrakastane Shavadipaste Maya Diyate Tavopateshatam. Walk around. Go ahead. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukhapreta Simrakastane Shavatiltoyanjalistar Maya Diyate Tavopateshatam. Perfume, chandan. Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukhapreta Srimrakastane Shavu Pushpamala Maya Diyate Tavopateshatam. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukhapreta Srimrakastane Shavu Deepaste Maya Diyate Tavopateshatam. Come. You pass around this side. Water, perfume, chandan. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukhapreta Srimrakastane Shavu Tiltoyanjalistar Maya Diyate Tavopateshatam Shri Gandham Maya Diyate Tavopateshtatam Chandanam Maya Diyate Tavopateshatam. Take this mala, offer it lower than the last mala. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Mukhapreta Srimrakastane Shavu Deepaste Maya Diyate Tavopateshatam. So walk around, bow, and stand behind the last person. Come closer, Ghansham. Let's get the first spin now. Take this. Cover it. Very good. Touch hands, everybody. So now, at certain points in the prayer, when I point to her, you will take her name. When I point to you, you will take your names. When I just say the second time, I'll show you where to offer it. Om Adhyamukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Amuk Pretasya Tekhanim Mritakistane Shavunimitam Eshate Pindu Maya. Your names Diyate Tavo Pratishtam. Offered by her right hand. Offer in perfume onto the pinda. Shri Gandham Maya Diyate Tavo Patishtatham. Just one time is fine. Now this time when you're offering the chandan, you're not using your ring finger, you're using your index finger. So you're dipping the chandan and you're offering it on top of the pinda. Chandanam bindopari maya diyate tavo pratishtatam. Yeah, flowers, huh? Pushpam bindopari maya diyate tavo pratishtatam. Offer it. Arti. Right by the pinda. Om adhyamukha kashyapa gotrasya mukha pretasya deepaste pindopari maya diyate tavo pratishtatam. Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya vasudevaya vishveshwaraya adi purusha parampaya leka purushanarthaya govindaye namo namah. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Right. So take flowers in your hands now, my dear devotees. My dear friends, today we bid farewell to a very wonderful person. Firstly, I must acknowledge my uncle, Pandit Dayanan. Thank you very much, Panditji, for taking time off your busy schedule to give in the family the support. My friends, death is something that each and every one of us have to undergo in life. For death is something that respects no man, woman, child, caste, creed, religion, or any social standing that we have within our lives, or any social standing that we see around. But the universal law is that once we are born in this world, we have to die. My friends, it is no secret that myself as well as this entire family, we have been aligned for not just now, but for generations. So much so I believe since my grandfather's time. Since my grandfather's time. So we are no stranger to each other. They are considered to be like family to us. And when hearing that this wonderful sister, this wonderful mother, this friend, however we viewed her to be in society, a person who's always jovial, a person who was always brisk, a person who was always, always had a smile on her face. I don't think I've ever seen Lacy upset or angry. But nevertheless, this was the type of person that she was. She was so infectious in regards to her laughter, in regards to her demeanor, that you could not help but feel happy and kind and motivated around her. That is the type of person that she was. But devotees, just as all good things comes to an end, so too the impact that this wonderful sister, that this wonderful friend has indeed left within the hearts of each and every one of us must be like a lesson for all of us, that no matter how short and how unpredictable life is, you leave a lasting impression upon those, so that they would also be able to continue. Subtly, she was teaching us how to be a better person. My friends, when we reflect back upon Bhagavad Gita, we are all here because we are in mourning. But my question is, what are we mourning for? Are we mourning for the body or are we mourning for the soul? Think about that question very carefully. Or are we mourning for the memories in which that we are able to gain? That this soul is no longer, that this body is no longer mobile to give to us those memories. I'm sure that you all were faced with a question. Ghansham, what time Lacy come in by? They ever ask that? No. They always ask what time the body come in. Right? They always ask what time the body come in. When we are performing these rites, we are performing the rites for Lacy's soul. Right? The Srimad Bhagavad Gita teaches us that we are what is called a Jiva Atma. A Jiva Atma, which basically means that we are an individual soul. And we have come from something which is called the Param Atma. The Param Atma means that it is indeed that supreme soul. It is as though I can take these three vessels over here, this diya, this lota, and this bottle. And I go to that tap and I open that tap and I get the water. Is the water that I'm filling from the tap, from the tank, different from what is inside here? It's the same water, right? In so doing, these various containers is an ideology of each and every one of us, that all of us look different, all of us react differently. But we all have that spark of divinity within us that comes from that tank of water. If I were to take a handful of dirt and put it inside the lota, would you allow me to throw it back inside the tank? No. That handful of dirt, my dear devotees, it is because of the bad karmas that we have performed that once clean, that once pure water now becomes murky, now becomes dirty because of the past or because of our bad karmas. My friends, we really need to ask ourselves the question, what gives us the identity as to what and who we truly are? Is it this body? Is it this soul? Because if it is indeed this body, then I refer back to the question, why is it they never ask what time Lacy come in? If it is this soul, then Srimad Bhagavad Gita has spoken to us that we are a Jiva Atma, that individual soul that came from that one supreme soul. So the question that we really need to ask ourselves is, who are and what are we? You know, I often presented that question to a lot of people, and I present this question to each and every one of you. Who are you and what are you doing here? Now, I never ask what is your name, I ask, who are you and what are you doing here? The correct answer for that question is that we are a divine spark that is having a human experience. Ramcharitamanas teaches us, Hari Maya Krita Dosha Guna Binu Hari Bhajana Jai. That we continuously become bombarded by Maya, by the illusion of Bhagavan Sri Vishnu. And this person who has that cataract of Maya before them is unable to see Satya, because why? They are Hari Bhajana Jai. They do not glorify the name of Bhagavan Sri Hari. This is why, my dear devotees, once we continuously glorify that name of Bhagavan Sri Vishnu over and over again, the illusions and the forms of things that we seem to become so attached to becomes null and void. It doesn't become anything to us, but simply an obstacle in our way for us to attain our higher good. My friends, Bhagavan Sri Krishna states in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, he says that just as how when Arjuna had asked Bhagavan Krishna to place that chariot in the middle of the battlefield, Bhagavan Sri Krishna placed him in front of Bheesham, Pitama and Dronacharya, two skilled archers. On Arjuna's best day, couldn't even jostle with them. And he's showing, he says, Arjun, dekho, ye tumharu shatru hai. He says, look, standing in front of you, look at your enemies, standing ready and willing to fight. Go ahead. Do what you must. What did Bhagavan Sri Krishna do? Bhagavan Sri Krishna observed as Arjun, he became parched, his mouth became dry, the bow and the arrow slipped out of his hand. Because he understood that these people that he grew up with were very much worthy of respect and adoration. And wanting to give up this war out of attachment, he withdrew from that war and he told Bhagavan Krishna, Prabhu, I'm not going to fight. I'm going to give up this war, I'm going to forfeit this war. Let him enjoy whatever it is they have to get now. I will go from house to house, I will become a beggar. Whatever a person give me, that's what I will live my life by. Bhagavan Sri Krishna understood then and there that it was because of the attachment of this physical body that Arjun chose to forfeit this war. Bhagavan Krishna looked at Arjun. He says, Arjun, he says, you have become so attached to this body. But understand this, that just as how the body goes through the process of baby, boy, man, and old age, so too the soul goes through that same process. What we must understand is that we are only here for a short period of time. And that, my dear devotees, is one of the world's greatest snakes. That snake of time, because so many a times you would often hear a person say, by now talking to this person, watch how good they looking. And just so they pass away. By just leave this man and look again, accident and he dead. This is the unexpectancies of time, because as the writer places it in a very beautiful bhajan, Samay hi Ram ko ban mein pata hai, Samay hi Sita hardam baaye, Samay kisi ko na char re, insano ya Bhagavan, Baba samay bara balvan. That no 2 days in our life are ever going to be the same. One day we are happy and one day we are sad. So this is why, my dear devotees, we must be able to make the best of every moment. We don't know when we are going to breathe our last breath. We don't know when we are going to make our last step. This is why, devotees, we pray to Bhagwan at all points in time. So in our final stages of life, when death would to come on knocking upon our shoulder and say, it is time for you to come with me, we will undoubtedly look at that and say, take me, I'm ready. My friends, nobody can understand the attachment that a mother has for a child. There's a very beautiful bhajan. It states, Matu putra ko pyar kiya hai jitna, kaun karenga itna. That a mother will sacrifice 9.5 months, enduring all of the impossibilities, such as sleeping, walking, eating, driving. And all of these pains and all of this amount of discomfort comes to an end when we are placed within her arms. My friends, do you ever look at a mother when they hear that something happened to their child? First thing that they do, they hold their stomach and they go down on their knees and they bawl. They say, oh God, look what happened to my child. Do you want to know why? Because she knew within her womb she protected you. Now that you are on the outside on the cruel world, she couldn't protect you. My friends, this wonderful sister has indeed performed her duty as an upstanding sister, a role model in society, and a good mother, as well as a wonderful wife. And today, as death has tapped her upon her shoulder and she's joyfully holding the hand of Bhagwan Shri Krishna and smiling down upon each and every one of us, we thank Bhagwan Krishna Prabhu. We thank you for giving her to each and every one of us for whatever short vacation as it was. And now that she's safely within your care and within your custody, we humbly ask of you to continuously looking after her. Allow her blessings to rain down upon this family, giving to each and every one of us strength time and time again. My dear devotees, we join together in glorifying Bhagwan Shri Krishna through this very beautiful bhajan. Prem se bolo Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukh dur kare. Jai Krishna Hare Shri. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, जब चारों तरफ और कोई न केवन हाला हो, फिर तू ही बेरा पा करो. जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, गोविंदं गोकुलानंदं गोपालं गोपीवल्लभं, गोवर्धरोधरं धीरं, गोवर्धरोधरं धीरं, तं वन्दे गोमतीप्रियम्। Everybody, Om Namo Bhagavate वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। प्रेम से बोलो श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की। All five flowers, my dear devotees, bow. At this point in time, my friends, as I stated earlier, that we are very fortunate to have an elder Pundit in this congregation, and I speak about none other than my uncle Pandit Dayanand. So most respectfully, Panditji, I'd like to ask you to come forth and to extend your blessings.
Jai Sitaram, everyone. Our officiating Pundit, members of the bereaved family, friends, well-wishers, supporters, today we have gathered here to say goodbye to a very special and a wonderful person. We all know Jatasya hi dhruvu mrityu dhruvam janma mritasya cha, that once we are born, one day we all will have to leave this world. And so our dear sister has come and she has left the world. As was said before, death is no respecter of age. Somebody could be very young, they could die. Somebody could be very old and, waiting to die, wanting to die as a matter of fact, and they don't. So what do? We try to make every moment that we live on this earth valuable. So, every funeral that you go to, you'll always get the same kind of messages. And over the same thing is being said, but how many people really pick it up? So I join in a prayer asking Bhagwan to bless the soul of the departed and to give the members of the family the strength and the courage to face up to this loss. Of course, he's a very young person, dying at such a young age, very surprising. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Anadi Nidhano Devah, Shankachakra Gadadhara, Akshaya Pundarikaksha Preta Moksha Pradobhava. O Bhagavan, you have no beginning, you have no middle, you have no end. But in order for us to understand who you are or what you are shown as a human with the Shank, the Chakra, the Gada, the Padma. And what is our prayer? Preta Moksha Karobhava. We pray that this Atma will be happy in the hereafter. Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. Om Jai Shri Ram. Thank you, Pandit.
Thank you very much, Panditji. So at this point in time, what I'd like to ask is that I'd like to ask the Lini to come forth and to lead us. We have a little bit of, I wouldn't say a program as such, but a structure for us to follow.
Hi, Sitaram, everyone. At, at this point in time, we would have a few bhajans being sung, and you all feel free to join in and sing your heart's desire. Thank you. Oh. It's because I start up here. If I just start up here, you can hear it. You can hear it.
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवर धारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन जमुना तीर बनचारी जमुना तीर बनचारी जय गिरिवर धारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर जमुना तीर बनचारी जय गिरिवर धारी ओम जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे ओम हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Thank you all very much for that wonderful bhajan. I would now like to call on the immediate family members to come up and offer your malas and flowers, followed by the public, so the immediate family members. Khemraj Mamu. Khemraj Mamu.
All right, so my dear devotees, as just to reiterate what Dalini said, the immediate members of the family will be given the opportunity to come forth to offer their flowers and malas. Now we'll be doing this in a very strategic and a very orderly fashion. You'll be passing on my left, taking the flowers, performing arti, and then returning back to your seat. Then public will be given that privilege as well. So we're going to keep this very orderly, very quiet, and very respectable. So as we do this, we'll pass over back to the wonderful singers who would continue enhancing the spiritual atmosphere and the spiritual environment. Thank you. Jai Sitaram.
Testing for sound, 1, 2.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाया सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा परमानन्दत अनुभव करतु हो परमानंदक अनुभव करतु धन्य बना जीवन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू धन्य बना जीवन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से हे मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन प्रभु की प्राप्त का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण हे आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप दे तू सारा जीवन हो प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, हो देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, कर ली अभिराधन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से। हे मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन, ज्योति बिंदु के प्रेम सिंधु में तू आज न आले। हे आत्मा का परम पत्र बन कर तू शुभ दिन पाले, हो किरण किरण तो निरख नयन से, हो किरण किरण को निरख नयन से, हो जा मन में मगन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से। हे मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन, 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 अब चल कर ले मिलन।
वृंदावन पालना माधव नीरजलोचना, वृंदावन पालना माधव नीरजलोचना, मुरलीधर गिरधर गीताचार नारायणा, कृष्ण हरे श्याम हरे, कृष्ण हरे श्याम हरे, राधा गोविंद हरे, मीरा गोपाल हरे, कृष्ण हरे श्याम हरे, कृष्ण हरे श्याम हरे, राधा गोविंद हरे, मीरा गोपाल हरे, नंदात्मज पावना केशव सावरे मोहना, नंदात्मज पावना केशव सावरे मोहना, नतनागर सुंदर गोपीकांत गोवर्धना, ओम कृष्ण हरे श्याम हरे, कृष्ण हरे श्याम हरे, राधा गोविंद हरे, मीरा गोपाल हरे, राधा गोविंद हरे, मीरा गोपाल हरे।
प्रभु जी सदा की कृपा हम पे बनाए रखना प्रभु जी सदा की कृपा, हम पे बनाए रखना। जो रास्तास भी हो उस पर जलाए रखना, कृपा बनाए रखना, कृपा बनाए रखना। हे दूजे के मालिक तेरे डर के हम सहारे, सब कुछ दया है लेकिन मरिया रहम सहारे। जिस काल के भलाना हर हाल मुस्कुराना, उसका छुपा के रखना, कृपा बनाए रखना, कृपा बनाए रखना। प्रभु जी सदा है कृपा, हम पे बनाए रखना, हम पे बनाए रखना।
ओम जय श्री राधा राधा राधा, जय श्री कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा राधा राधा, जय श्री कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम चंद्रमुखी चंचल चित्त चोरे, सुघर सावरा सूरत भोले, श्याम श्याम एक सी चोरी, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा राधा राधा, जय श्री कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। पचरंग चूनर केशर प्यारे, पत पीतांबर कामर कारे, एक रूप अनुपम छवि प्यारी, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा राधा राधा, जय श्री कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। चंद्र चंद्रिका चम 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 के, मोर मुकुट सिर दम 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 के, युगल प्रेम रस चम 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 के, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा राधा राधा, जय श्री कृष्णा 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः कस्तूरी कुमकुम ऋतुबिंदा चंदन चारु तिलक ब्रज चंदा शारद लादली लाल सुनंदा श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्णा 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः घूम घूम रुगा घर सो है कट कचाने कमलापति सो है कल्प संसुर मुनि मन मन मोहे श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्णा 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः ओम राधा राधा कृष्ण कन्हैया भव भय सागर पार लगैया मंगल मूरत मोक्ष करैया श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्णा 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः ओ मीठे रस से भरो रे राधा रानी लागे ओ महारानी लागे ओ मन करो करो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे ओ मीठे रस से भरियो रे राधा रानी लागे ओ महारानी लागे ओ मन करो करो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे यमुना जी तो कारी कारी राधा गोरी गोरी वृंदावन में धूम मचावे बरसाने की चोरी व्रज धाम राधा जी के व्रज दाने लागे ओ व्रज दाने लागे ओ मन प्यारो प्यारो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे ओ मीते रस से भरियो रे राधा रानी लागे ओ महारानी लागे ओ मन करो करो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे कान्हा नित मुरली में तेरे सुमिरे बारंबार को तिन रूप धरे मन मोहन कहूँ न पावे पार रूप रंग की चबेली पतरानी लागे ओ पतरानी लागे ओ मन कारो कारो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे ओ मीते रस से भरियो रे राधा रानी लागे ओ महारानी लागे, ओ मन कारो कारो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे। ना भावे मन माकर मिश्री अब न कोई मिठाई, मारे झबरिया ने भावे अब राधा नाम मलाई। वर्ष भानु की ललित गुण दाने लागे, ओ गुण दाने लागे, ओ मन प्यारो प्यारो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे। ओ मीते रस से भरियो रे राधा रानी लागे, ओ महारानी लागे, ओ मन करो करो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे। राधा राधा रामन तत है जो नर तो याम, जिनकी बाधा दूर करत है राधा राधा नाम। राधा नाम में सफल जिंदगानी लागे, हो जिंदगानी लागे, हो मन प्यारो प्यारो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे। हो मीते रस से भरियो रे राधा रानी लागे, ओ महारानी लागे, ओ मन कारो कारो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे, ओ मन कारो कारो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे, ओ मन कारो कारो यमुना जीरो पानी लागे। Sing one more small one and then I will go on off after hours.
अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं श्रीधरं माधरं गोपीचावल्लरं जानकीवल्लभं श्रीधरं माधवम्। अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभं श्रीधरं माधवम्। कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं, वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम्। कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, हे मीरा के जैसे भुलाते नहीं, हो मीरा की जैसे भुलाते नहीं। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम्। कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं, माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुनाते नहीं, माँ यशोदा की जैसे सुनाते नहीं, माँ यशोदा की जैसे सुनाते नहीं।
Prem se bolo Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. So my dear devotees, I would like to thank each and every one of you all for coming and showing that respect that is indeed needed by the offering of the flowers, by performing of the arati and so forth. And at this point in time, my dear devotees, I'd like to call upon these wonderful members of the family to give to each and every one of us a bit of a life story of this wonderful sister, as we fondly call her, Lacy. So I'd like to pass over to them. Very, very strong individuals who were able to fight all emotions to give to each and every one of us a journey. So, devotees, over to you.
Okay, it's on. Sitaram Pundit, Sitaram to all family and friends. I would like to thank everyone for joining us in this time of grief as we reflect on the life of a woman highly respected in the community, Mrs. Balliram, Goomtie or Auntie Lacy, as she was fondly called. My name is Delini Balliram, and I am the eldest of 3 girls to Rama and Patsie Balliram, the second daughter Shalini, and the third daughter Nalini. To my gorgeous auntie, I never thought that I would be up today addressing you all in these circumstances. Where do I begin? You left a space in our hearts that cannot be filled. We're in so much disbelief that we keep thinking it's just a bad dream and that you'd somehow come out of the house and greet us with hugs and kisses. There's not a person in Debe that doesn't know Auntie Lacy. She was the most generous, hard-working woman there was, an icon, a mother, a sister, an auntie figure to all, not forgetting a very doting wife to Khemraj Mamu. She was a very loving, caring woman with a humble upbringing. She did it all. She loved her family unconditionally, and when you see Khemraj Mamu and Auntie Lacy together, their love is never ending. When I reminisce on my younger days, I have so many memories to share of her. If I mention all, we'd be here whole day. I remember this time when I was 15, 16-ish, we were spending time with our brothers Gan and B. We ran out of bread. Guess who sent me with the 80 wagon to get it? That was the very first time I drove a car. Shh, don't tell anybody. When my sister Shalini recalls her memories with Auntie Lacy, she remembers Auntie Lacy always up for adventurous change in her hairstyles. From long black hair to short bob with highlights, you name it. She took pride in her appearance and never shied away from dressing so elegantly. She was always neat and flawless. Even today, Auntie Lacy girl, that's you. My younger sister Nalini recalls memories when she visits the tire shop. Auntie Lacy and her would have long convos. When sis taking long? Well, you know the conversation real nice. Nalini recalls her always seeing the good in someone in every situation. She's never the auntie to judge and always found comfort with her. She made it time to call my sisters and I all the time, whether it's just to check in or to remind us on how beautiful we are, how proud she is, and gave us a little pep talk when we needed it. No matter what you are going through, a conversation with Auntie would always clear it all away. She was a true gem, always treating us like her daughters and always reminding us that we would always have our brothers, Gan and B. We could still hear the sound of her voice echoing, calling us babe, or love you, take care, love, see you, babe. You were the greatest aunt anyone could have. You'll truly be missed by us all, and we'll find comfort that you'll be reunited with our ancestors. Say hi to them for us. We are so proud to have known you. Even in death, you are still loved and forever will be. You have touched the hearts of so many who owe you a lifetime of gratitude. We are not saying goodbye forever, but goodbye for now, until we meet again. I pray that you find peace and rest wherever you are. We love you. And even if you're not here to stay, I'm happy the universe allowed your soul to stop by. I cried when you passed away. I still cry today. Although I loved you dearly, I couldn't make you stay. A golden heart stopped beating. Hard-working hands at rest. God broke our hearts to prove to us He only takes the best. Thank you.
Revered Punditjis, Uncle Khemraj, Ghansham, Bheesham, family members, relatives, friends, neighbors, Sitaram, Namaste, and good morning. We have gathered here to pay our respect to Auntie Lacy, to convey her message in life, to tell of her values, not only to remember how she touched our lives or how much she will be missed, but most importantly, to tell of why we all loved her. I remember as a child her warm, cheerful, and loving nature. If kindness was a person, it was her. We should be reminded of that, especially in this age of Kali Yuga. In Hinduism, she embodied the word karuna, or compassion. For her friends and family, she was keen to alleviate their suffering, lending a helping hand, ear, or word where she could. Often she would end her conversations with many of us with the words, "I love you," and she meant it. Her humility was awe-inspiring, and her personality was captivating. I remember she would often say this to me as a child, and for those of you who knew me as a child, I was a difficult child. These words still resonate with me today as they did so many yesterdays ago. She would say, "I am happy when you are happy." And this is what or who she was to me. She would beam from ear to ear with a smile so radiant it could rival sunshine. It gave us all energy. We could all learn a proper lesson and take a page from her playbook. I am reminded of Shakespeare's Julius Caesar's quote, "The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves." So be reminded that the time for love is now. We have the time now to tell others that we love them, embrace humanity, and be our brother's keeper as we truly should be. On this topic of love, the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Sri Krishna says, "The only way you can conquer me is through love, and there I am gladly conquered." So too, we can learn by adopting a peaceful, kind, and loving nature, we can come closer to Bhagwan. In Norse mythology, there was a god named Baldur, said to be the fairest of all the gods, very much like our Auntie Lacy. He once said, "All of my life I have been loved and lauded. Nothing is fair that lasts forever. A brief and bounded life. That is glory. That is grace. A mortal life has meaning. Similarly, Auntie Lacy, your life had meaning and you were loved by all. Auntie Lacy meant many things to many of us. To Uncle Khemraj, she was a dutiful and loving wife. To her sons, Ghansham and Bheesham, she was a caring mother. To her family and friends, she was a sense of community and well-being. She was a personal inspiration to me. When I was younger, she was a guiding light, like a beacon, encouraging me to reach for the stars, to believe in things that were much bigger than myself. She helped raise me and instill proper values that I still carry on with me to this day. And for that, I am eternally grateful. And with all my heart, I say thank you, I love you, Auntie Lacy. God bless Sitaram and Om Tat Sat.
Sitaram, everyone, all honored pundits, my dear family and friends. We gather here today, united in grief, yet also in profound love and gratitude for the life of our beloved Auntie Lacy, a woman who, through her kindness, wisdom, and unwavering devotion, touched all of our lives in ways that's very hard to express with words. Auntie Lacy lived her life as a true reflection of grace, love, and unwavering faith. She was the kind of person whose spirit shone brightly, illuminating everyone around her with kindness and compassion. If you met her even for a moment, you felt her warmth. Her joy was a light that never dimmed, even in the darkest of times. She was a devoted mother, an honorable wife, a pillar of her family, and a guiding light to those around her. Today we honor her memory, and we also reflect on the lessons of her life that offers each of us. Auntie Lacy lived with grace and an enduring strength. She raised her children with a love so deep and genuine, they knew every day that they were her greatest treasures. As a wife, she stood beside her husband, Uncle Khemraj, with respect and honor, nurturing their home and creating a sanctuary of love and warmth for all those who entered. Yet, beyond the walls of her home, she exhibited a remarkable business acumen, a sharp mind that knew how to balance compassion with tenacity, always making decisions with both head and heart. There was something heavenly about her, a purity that was rare and precious. She never complained, no matter the circumstances life placed on her. It was as though she had found the secret to peace within the quiet whispers of her heart, because that is where she kept her faith. She placed her worries in God, and her unwavering devotion to Lord Krishna guided her through life's challenges, just as the Bhagavad Gita teaches us to surrender to the divine will with grace. As we reflect on her life, we are reminded of the teachings from the Bhagavad Gita. In chapter 3, Lord Krishna speaks of selfless action, the path of duty and devotion, without attachment to outcomes. Auntie Lacy embodied this teaching. She did not seek accolades or recognition. She simply did what needed to be done with pure intention and love. Whether caring for her children, supporting her family, or managing her affairs, she acted without expectation, pouring her heart into each role with dedication and humility. Lord Krishna tells us, perform your duty, O Arjuna, abandoning all attachment to success or failure. Auntie Lacy lived this truth. She was never shaken by the uncertainties of life. Instead, she carried within herself a calm resolve doing her duty not for personal gain, but because it was the right thing to do. Her heart was woven with the deep-rooted values of family, passed down from generation to generation, like a tree whose roots grow strong beneath the surface. These values were not just beliefs, it is the way she lived. Her love for her parents and even her aunts and her uncles, like my grandfather, shaped the person she became. Their bond is a living testament to the strength of tradition and the sacredness of family ties. When my grandfather passed, we experienced a grief like no other. I remember standing beside my Auntie Usha, our tears flowing freely. In that moment, we were so vulnerable. And then, out of nowhere, Auntie Lacy gently reached for my hand, her touch like a soothing embrace in the storm of sorrow. She leaned in close and she whispered, "Do not cry, chant." And with that, she began chanting the name of Lord Krishna, her voice steady and filled with faith, and guided my grandfather on his final walk on this earthly plane. In that moment, her strength became our strength, which was born not from the absence of pain, but from the power of prayer. A power she learned from her mother, passed down through generations like an unbroken thread of devotion. Today, Auntie Lacy joins this rich history and legacy of angels who now whisper to us from heaven. They whisper prayers of hope, of resilience, and of love. And in those whispers, we are reminded that we are never truly alone, because we are the continuation of those who came before us, and we carry their spirits in our heart always. Today, let us carry forward her example. Let us be kind, even when it is hard. Let us fulfill our responsibilities with love, even when it feels unnoticed. Let us strive to be present for our families, to create homes that are sanctuaries of peace, and to face life's challenges with the quiet strength she so beautifully displayed. May we honor her by living with the same grace, strength, and kindness she brought into this world. Thank you.
All right, we got a few supporters. Sitaram, namaste. Hello, everyone. My name is Rosabelle Sibaran-Persad, and we have all known Lacy for over 45 years. When I found out that Lacy passed, I cried like a baby. This is very shocking for all of us. Lacy and all of us here went to school together from Penal Junior Sec. We would like to express our deepest condolences to the Balliram family and to the Phagoo family. This is just shocking news. Lacy was a beautiful person inside and out. She was the one who kept us together. There was not a time I ever came to Trinidad and she was not there for me. She was the person to make all the arrangements for our class reunion. She remembered every one birthday. I cannot remember what I ate this morning, and this girl remembered every one birthday. She always called to make sure everyone is okay. She always wanted us to take care of ourselves. When I looked at my text messages from Lacy, every text message that I have today, it ends with the words, "I love you, Rose." She was that kind of person. On behalf of all of us from Penal Junior Sec, our deepest condolences to the family. Sitaram. Anything? Next.
Good day, everyone. Sitaram, everyone. My name is Raka Ramlal, speaking on behalf of Ghansham Balliram, son of the late Lacy Balliram. These words are as if they were Ghansham's. These words are as if they were Ghansham's. I would like to begin by thanking everyone for coming together to celebrate her life, as she was the kindest, most given person we all knew, as many would agree. I will begin by saying a few words about her life. She was born on 16th July 1965 and was the 9th child of 10 of my grandmother, Sursatee Ramroop Phagoo, and my grandfather, Ramroop Phagoo. She was born in a family of business people that worked hard for a living. From an early age, work became her life, as her father, my grandfather, had many businesses, and she became an integral part in running the business, those businesses. In the midst of performing her duties, she met my father, Khemraj Balliram, married, settled down, and spearheaded this business, which everyone knows as the tire shop. My mother had a very hard work ethic and was a rock in our family, keeping us all together and making sure we all were happy. It is hard to say goodbye to someone who has been a part of our lives, because when that person is gone, there's a hole that is left that is very difficult to fill. And I know that very feeling is what many of us are experiencing today. Those of you who knew my mother, I am sure she impacted your lives in a positive way. In such a difficult time, we must remember the good memories. My mother was devoutly religious and spent a lot of time working in temples in the area. In closing, I would like to say that the world is definitely a sadder place without my mother, but we will always cherish the good memories of her and keep them in our hearts as we go forward. Thank you all for coming to share this moment with us, and may God bless everyone and keep them safe. Thank you.
ॐ आत्मा त्वं गिरिजामति सहचरा प्राणशरीर गृहं पूजाते विषयो उपभोग रचना निद्रा समाधि स्थिते संचारं प्रदयो प्रदक्षिणविधिं मंत्राणि सर्वगिरः यद यद कर्म करोमि तद तद अखिलं शंभो तवाधरणम् Well, some of what I was about to say has already been said, and you all have an earful of all the praises for my small sister. So I am going to do what she would like, and as if she is asking Bhagwan for what should happen to her. A few days ago, while we had a meeting, I composed something, and I want to just read it to you all. The garland of siblings have finally broken, but the spirit of union is indeed strengthened. No might can sever the bond except the ultimate unknown. Our emotions are deep and strong, but we know when to let go. She was the liver, the visible current. Such a beautiful one is gone. We should not mourn, but bid farewell. From the familiar known to the vastness of the unknown, the traveler has embarked on a prepared path that took years and years. Not a drop of tears should be shed, but cheer on the Atma and cremate the dead. I am going to sing a song, and I'm impersonating my sister, what she would like to happen. मेरो एक ही आशा मुरारी आशा मुरारी आशा आशा अब एक ही आशा मुरारी लाज निवारण भव भय हारण लाज निवारण भव भय हारण बनमाला उर्धारी अब एक ही आशा मुरारी आशा मुरारी आशा मुरारी अब एक ही आशा मुरारी जब जब बिछुड़े सब संग रंग में भूबन के बलिहारी जब बिछुड़े सब संग रंग में भूबन के बलिहारी चारों दिशि अविनाशी राम गुंज चारों दिशि अभिलाषी राम धुन गुंज उठाए झंकारी अब एक ही आशा मुरारी, पिंजन से पिंजन से जब निकले पराने, नैनन घीरत घोर, नंदुजन सब रोवत गावत, सास बहुत कठोर। नाम तुम्हारा सुमिरन कर ले, नाम तुम्हारा सुमिरन होवे, बाजे सत सुरधारी। मन माने तुम निकट विराजो, ओ मन माने मन माने तुम निकट विराजो, पायो चरण तुम्हारी। हे अब एक ही आशा मुरारी, आशा मुरारी, आशा मुरारी। अब एक ही आशा मुरारी। Normally, when I go to a session like this in Toronto, I always sing a Kali song. Kali is time, and I'm going to sing a Kali song. We have heard quite a lot about Lacy, so I'm not going to say anything. Kali, Kali, Mahakali, Mundamala, Binodene, Bhavatara, Bhavadhara, Hardhara, Vilashili, Kali Kali, Mahakali, Mundamala, Binodene, Bhavatara, Bhavadhara, Hardhara, Vilashili, O Kali Kali, Mahakali, Mundamala, Binodene, Tripure, Tritapahara, Haramon Manohare, Tripure, Tritapahara, Haramon Manohare, Trinayani, Shashibhale, Trinayani, Shashibhale, Bhuvana hai मन मोहिनी, ओ काली काली महाकाली, मुंडमाला विनोदेने, दुर्गा शिवा शतरूप सीता राधा विलासिली, Bagala avala bala Matangi kamala sati Durga Shiva Shatarupa Sita Radha Vilashili Bagala Bagala Avala Bala Matangi Kamala Sati Dasha Bhuja Dasha Disha Ujali Usha Unisha Dasha Bhuja Dasha Disha Ujali Usha Unisha Umiri Jwala Jwalamukhi Meri Jwala Jwalamukhi Hare Shiva Pujarini O Kali Kali Mahakali Mundamala Vinudene Om.
Prem se bolo Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. Thank you very much, devotees, for extending your way of life and giving us a tour down memory lane of this wonderful mother. So, devotees, before we conclude, I see within our midst we have the chairman of the PDRC, Mr. Gautam Maharaj. So, most respectfully, Aiye bhai, give us a word on this occasion. Jai Islam. You good, no?
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha. Panditji, members of the family, I am very close to the Balliram family and also a child of the Ramsubhag family, so I'm very close with the Rupnarines. And in the Anteshi Sanskar, which is the final of the 16th Sanskar, you would see on the program the birth date and you would see the end date. But in between that is that dash that we may pay little attention to, but that is actually the most important part, because it is in that period that we would accumulate and we would really do what we have to be able to move from boat to boat and to be lifted. And from hearing all of the testimony from Sarah and from the daughter, it is clear that the Jiva has fulfilled all obligations, all duties. We heard of kindness and we heard of other attributes that we must all strive for. So my simple message is, we are well poised to take a page from the book of the deceased and to pattern our own lives in such a manner that we too may be a beneficiary in the same way that the deceased will be. Ram Nam Satya Hai.
Thank you very much, Bhai. So at this point in time, I'd like to call back the Shrotas to make their way back in front here. Kavait. Everybody touch hands. Om Adhya Mukha Kashyapa Gotrasya Amuk Pitrasya Pretasya Tekanim Dwadeshanam nimitam Vishnudevato vaha. Eshate pindo maya. Take your names. Diyate tavopateshatam, offered by her head. Right by her head. Chandan, index finger. Chandanam bindu padimaya diyate tavu padeshatam. No, only pinda. Yeah. Good boy. Shri Pushpam Bindu Pradimaya Diyate Tavu Padeshatam. Arti. Om Madhyamuka Kashyapa Samukha Preta Simukistane Shavu. Deepase Bindu Pradimaya Diyate Tavu Padeshatam. Very good. Rest it down. Take some of the flowers that remain back. Share it up with everybody. Alright, so my dear friends, as we are about to perform our concluding rite, we now ask of the blessings of Bhagavan Shri Krishna Prabhu. A sport has been ordained within our Shastras is what we are able to perform and do on this specific day. And as we humbly ask of you, Bhagavan, as we are about to leave this home and go to that final place of rest, we humbly ask of you, let there be no difficulties, let there be no accidents, let there be no incidents. Hey Prabhu, Ashirvad karo. Om Anadinu Dhanu Deva Shankachakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Krishna Krishna Kipalotam Agatirnam Agatirvavam Sansaragunanam Prasidam Purushottamam Om Tat Sat Pret Atma Shanti Om Tat Sat Pret Atma Shanti Om Tat Sat Pret Atma Shanti. Ram Nam Ram Nam Ram Nam Ehi Satyagate. Offer flowers, my dear devotees. And on the behalf of this wonderful family, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming out and showing your support and giving this family the strength that they need in such a time of trial and tribulation. What we will do now is that we will leave her over here just for about 5 minutes because we have a deadline to reach down to the Mosquito Creek. And after that 5 minutes has elapsed, we shall then take her, place her inside of the vehicle, and then we shall make our way to that final place of rest. On the behalf of this wonderful family, my dear devotees, thank you very, very much once again. Jai Sitaram.
Hi, Sitaram again, everyone. I would like to announce the route in which we're taking to go towards the creek. It will be along the main road, and we'll be taking the M2. Okay? Thank you. Which one? Wait. I know I want to go there. I don't go on there.
There are people who might not have viewed on just a quick viewing.
Okay, yeah.
In an orderly manner, okay, come this way.
Anyone who would like to view her body for the last time, you all could come forward and you all could view her for the last time, as we have a few minutes. He gonna have. He gonna have.
please let us do the viewing on orderly fashion. We don't have much time. So if you can just move around, just view and move aside, please, so that other people can get a chance to view. Thank you very much.
Right. 反正我上面的4个人，然后我放哎，对。